Hey there guys, just before we get into the race, here is the table, or the standings, prior to this race. We could see Juan Pablo Montoya holds the lead by 6 points over Nick Heidfeld. And then there's Takuma Sato, Rubens Barrichello, Kimi Räikkönen, and Jarno Trulli in the top 6. So they all, well, and Felipe Massa, all very strong shots at the championship. So let's go ahead and get to this race. So here we are for the race, as I'm going to go ahead and skip qualifyings from now on, just to shorten down the episodes and get straight into the races. So here we can see Kimi Räikkönen has taken pole here for Spa-Francorchamps, and Jarno Trulli has held second, as he's been very strong the second half of the season. The first 3 races, he's very poor performance, but now he has really stepped it up. Nick Heidfeld sits 3rd ahead of his championship rival, Juan Pablo Montoya, who sits 6 points ahead of Nick. Jenson Button sits 5th with Ralf Schumacher 6th, Giancarlo Fisichella 7th with Mark Webber sitting out in 8th, Jacques Villeneuve 9th, and Takuma Sato in 10th. And let's go ahead and just get this race underway. Shall we? Here we go. Everyone's lined up on the grid, and the lights are on and out. So let's go back to the monitor. Let's watch the race off the line. Jarno Trulli, looks like Nick Heidfeld gets a great start, but he holds back into 3rd with Juan Pablo Montoya sitting next to him, and that is a Bar Honda nearly flipping. It's going to be Jarno Trulli going up into 2nd place, but can he hold it? No! Nick Heidfeld goes right around his outside through Eau Rouge. And now can Nick Heidfeld take the lead from Kimi Räikkönen, who's not going to give it up that easily, trying to help his teammate take the championship. He holds it in 1st. And it looks like Montoya has lost out on position from Ralf Schumacher. Jacques Villeneuve is up into the points, holding off Thiago Monteiro, and Mark Webber has lost out quite a bit. Let's see who is way back here. Michael Schumacher sitting last with no front wing. That's very unfortunate for him, along with Patrick Friesacher, who also has no front wing. I would have gone back and went to see who flipped, but I think it was probably Takuma Sato here, as he's so far back. So let's go ahead and move back to the front. See, looks like Kimi Räikkönen holds the lead now, as Nick Heidfeld is going to be taking it, or trying to take it, as he wants to maximize points to get past Juan Pablo Montoya in the championship. Right now he sits 6 points behind with 30 points to Montoya's 36. And this is round 7 of 12. So this is heating up for the championship battle. He has taken the lead from Kimi Räikkönen, and now can he hold it into this hairpin and then up through Eau Rouge, as no, Ralf Schumacher comes out of nowhere. Takes him. Nearly takes him. But now, going side by side, going down into Eau Rouge, who's going to hold it? Nick Heidfeld holds 1st place here. And now Ralf Schumacher's under threat from Kimi Räikkönen. Looks like the Toyotas are on one side, getting the draft from each other, and the McLaren's on the other. Oh no! Juan Pablo Montoya's half spun it, getting into the side of someone. Nearly a side pod glitch from the F1 games. Jacques Villeneuve now holding 7th, getting past Montoya in that spin. And Mark Webber is still holding 10th after that poor start. Rubens Barrichello just sitting back in 17th, not really catching anyone, so he might have damage. We'll have to see when it comes to the end of the race what happens to him. Fernando Alonso looking on, was that Juan Pablo Montoya? Yes, but he does not make a move. He thought about it though. He definitely did. Now coming down this straight, well, kind of straight, into the bus stop chicane. Will Ralf Schumacher make a move up the inside like he did, or like Heidfeld did to Kimi? Yes, he does. Can he hold it? And Kimi, just what in the world, Kimi? He definitely gained an advantage with that. So I'm gonna have to give him a 5-second penalty for that. That was pretty ridiculous. Jarno Trulli has taken third, and now Nick Heidfeld's under pressure from 5th place. Giancarlo Fisichella, who has taken 4th. All of a sudden, Nick Heidfeld's looking very... And oh, Kimi Räikkönen off into the wall. And that is him out. It looks like suspension has been crushed. And that is Kimi Räikkönen out of the race, so he does not need a penalty anymore. So that was pretty weird to see. Let's see what happened to him, if we can. He just... Oh, he loses the rear end and slams into the wall. Wow. Interesting to see that. So let's go ahead and move on. Nick Heidfeld falling back into 14th. Let's see what happened down into this chicane. Yes. Oh, he gets tapped. He taps him. Oh, man, he flips. Oh, wow. Nick Heidfeld got so lucky there. So extremely lucky. That could have just thrown his championship away, though. Because that will promote Juan Pablo Montoya up into 4th. And the next thing he needs is another win. That would make it very difficult to catch up to him in the championship standings. But Mark Webber, Heidfeld's teammate, does not want that to happen, I'm sure. He'll be trying to overtake him and maybe make a mistake. Looks like Jarno Trulli's under pressure from Giancarlo Fisichella, who's had a very quiet season. He's tied on points with his teammate Fernando Alonso, so he's going to be looking to outscore his teammate here this weekend. Speaking of Alonso, where is he? As Nick Heidfeld moves up into 13th position. Nope, that's Felipe Massa, who has been having a very poor second. Just actually not very poor, but he's just been very quiet the second half of the season. Fernando Alonso here in 6th. Going to make a move on Mark Webber, it seems. This could be a good result for Renault if they just keep it together. Montoya is now catching the podium positions, and that is the last thing that Nick Heidfeld will need. Looks like Felipe Massa is making a move on a Jordan. Maybe 2, I'm not sure, but now the Jordans are sitting in 10th and 11th. Rubens Barrichello sitting 12th. With Nick Heidfeld now in the pursuit. Or now in hot pursuit. Of course, with damage, that won't be too easy. So let's move up again. And looked like Takuma Sato nearly lost it out of that corner. As here we have, looks like Giancarlo Fisichella has lost a position to Juan Pablo Montoya. Nick Heidfeld is going to be yelling for Mark Webber to do something. Mark Webber's just been caught between a Renault sandwich here. As it looks like he's going to be held up by Giancarlo, and maybe Alonso will make a move. No. Webber goes up the inside. Will Alonso pull a Kimi? No. They just kind of cut the corner awkwardly. It's just something with the AI here, I guess, and I'm not going to penalize anyone. Unless they do a Kimi, because that was a pretty ridiculous move. And now, can Nick Heidfeld pull a move on Rubens Barrichello here? They bang wheels. He's coming out just behind Rubens. He cannot pull a move. Man, I cannot speak today, I'm sorry. Jacques Villeneuve is down into 8th. And he's going to try to pull a move on Takuma Sato. Again, Jacques Villeneuve is the only driver to not score points this season. So he's going to be looking to make up that issue. Sauber is really hurting from his poor performance. Mark Webber has gotten past Giancarlo Fisichella. Sorry, I just kind of looked at it and I was not really saying anything. Oh, Juan Pablo Montoya is caught up to Ralf Schumacher out of nowhere and he's trying to pass him. And he does. Juan Pablo Montoya, absolutely untouchable this season for some reason. Just absolutely untouchable. It is ridiculous. He has to be cheating in some manner, because that his speed, his consistency all season, apart from DNFs, he's finished in first place or third so far. It looks like Giancarlo Fisichella is making a move on Mark Webber. And can he pull it off? It looks like he's ahead. Yes, he is. Easy. And Mark Webber tried to look around the outside, but there was Fernando Alonso. And hitting some kind of big bump there on the curb. And now Felipe Massa looking at his teammate. Of course, he wants his teammate to score points, but he wants the points more. Because at the beginning of the season, he was in the championship hunt. And he has really fallen off form the second half. As he's going to go up the inside. No, he backs out of it. Not enough speed down the straight. And Rubens nearly losing it, along with Christian Klein nearly losing it as well. Nick Heidfeld's been stuck here behind Rubens Barrichello for a few laps now. And that's not going to help him. He has 10 minutes left to pass him. So, oh man, look at that. Juan Pablo Montoya up into the lead of this race. Once more. That is just ridiculous. He is so fast. And no one can stop this man from winning. Perhaps he can have a suspension failure like Kimi did on lap 3? 3 or 2. Perhaps his engine can blow, like what happened to David Coulthard apparently this race. But as of right now, so right now it is McLaren, Toyota, Renault, BMW, Williams, Bar, Honda, Sauber, Jordan, Ferrari, Williams. As Nick Heidfeld looking on the inside. Can he make a switchback? No, he does not. He just holds it on the outside. And he loses out. Still cannot get past Rubens Barrichello. I'm not sure if they're catching up to the Jordans ahead or not. So we'll have to see in due time. There's looks like in sync. Felipe Massa looking on the inside of Jacques Villeneuve again, and he cannot do it. Now Ralf Schumacher and Jarno Trulli are starting to battle, which is just giving Juan Pablo Montoya so much breathing room, and he just has flown off. Just absolutely gone. If Heidfeld hears that on the radio, that Montoya is in the lead, he is going to be so upset. Here is a huge bunch of cars here. The Saubers, the Jordans, a Bar Honda, Takuma Sato, and Mark Webber. All in one big bunch. Oh, and they go up the inside. Jacques cannot hold it. And will he lose his position to Felipe Massa? No, he just holds on. Can he get past Takuma Sato though? Oh, they make contact. Oh! Shock into the wall, but he holds on to the car, but he has lost points paying position to his teammate Felipe Massa. And all this has brought Nick Heidfeld back up into the pack. So he could be getting points today, but it will not be enough to overhaul the championship leader and now the race winner, more than likely Juan Pablo Montoya. He's been on untouchable form this year, and it's pretty ridiculous. Takuma Sato is seeing the threat from Felipe Massa now, who's now on a tear. It would seem he's trying to get past Takuma Sato and left his teammate in the dust. The Jordan's still holding back, not making too much progress, as they haven't been too great the past few races. As everyone nearly loses the rear end through that corner. But now, Nick Heidfeld, can he make a move on Rubens Barrichello this time around? Looks like he has the run on him. But can he make anything happen? Here we go, down into the bus stop chicane. Will he go up the inside like everyone else does? Come on, Nick, do it. He looks up and nope, he does not do it. He just cannot get enough straight line speed into the chicane and try to, oh, he dives up the inside here, and the hairpin as I say it. Now he has taken 12th. Next on his list is Narain Karthikeyan and then Tiago Monteiro. As there's a huge pack here battling it out. Felipe Massa is stuck on the outside, nowhere to go, no slipstream at all. And he slots back into 9th behind his teammate, who dives it up on Takuma Sato and takes 7th. So well done by Jacques Villeneuve there. How far ahead is Juan Pablo Montoya, we say? He's going through Pujan and they've just come out of that corner. Juan Pablo Montoya is gone. This race is over. But not for the rest of the positions. Not by a long shot. But we have 5 minutes to play. Ralf Schumacher's under threat from Mark Webber. Can Felipe Massa get back into the points? Can Heidfeld get into the points? Will he hold 12th? What's going to happen here? But if anything, this could be the race that secures Juan Pablo Montoya's championship. But in this season, anything can happen. It has been ridiculous. Now Rubens Barrichello looks like he has it up on Nick Heidfeld, but can he hold it on the inside? He gets one of the Jordans and nearly looks like he had contact with the second one of Narain Karthikeyan. As this back could cause issues, this could be a crash waiting to happen, which could help Nick Heidfeld in every way possible. You can see it looks like Fernando Alonso has taken 2nd place, and Juan Pablo Montoya just leading his way to a victory. And oh, they are so close to having contact. That's Felipe Massa, and he actually loses it. He holds it around the outside, and man, what a move there by Felipe Massa. Getting the drive around the outside. Jacques Villeneuve is up into 6th position. This is great news for him and Sauber, as they have both cars in the points at the moment. But will that last? Toyota's come on strong in the second half of this season. Very strong, I'd say. especially Jarno Trulli, one of the strongest drivers of the second half of the season, I think. Up to this point, he's scored the most points of any driver since the third race. So from the fourth round to Poland, he has scored the most points of any driver. But I think that might be overhauled this weekend by Juan Pablo Montoya, who is, I think, outscored him and has outscored everyone all season long. Absolutely untouchable, this man. He is on a mission. Oh, yes, and if any of you guys are watching this up to this point, in the link, or in the description, I will have a straw poll, which is for choosing which track will host the final round of this 2005 season. I can't remember all the choices, but I know Imola's one, Korea, the Yeongnam circuit that was used from 2013, I think 2010 to 2013, I think, and then there's some other ones in there I can't remember at this moment. Magny-Cours, I think, could be in there, but yeah, just go ahead and check out that link in the description below and select what race will be the final round of this 2005 AI only championship season series race thing. But I think we are coming down to the final minutes here. Yes, 1 minute left. Will Juan Pablo Montoya take the win now, or will it be the next full lap? Can he hit the line before it hits 20 minutes? Here he goes, and no. That is race over, and Juan Pablo Montoya takes the win, 2 seconds ahead of Fernando Alonso, who was actually flying. Jarno Trulli 7 seconds behind. Mark Webber holding 4th. And Nick Heidfeld getting past both Jordans, but that was not enough to get points. And he comes home 10th with no points. Jacques Villeneuve secures 2 points for his first points of the season, so good job by him. And of course, you can see all the rest of them here. We have Michael Schumacher having an accident apparently, retiring on lap 5. Kimi Raikkonen, suspension issues. And David Coulthard, engine failure. So that's it for this race. Juan Pablo Montoya just asserts his dominance this weekend. No contention. He was just flawless all weekend for some reason. And that is it for this race. So I will see you guys next time. Standings will be after this race. Trying to think of anything. If there's anything important, go to the straw poll link in the description. Vote there. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this. I love making these, and apparently there's a few people out there that actually like watching them, so thank you guys so much. And I will see you next time out. Goodbye.